friends. I'm here tonight to read you a bedtime story. Even Mrs. Green's all cozy and ready for bed. Have my curlers in, have my pajamas on, have my cozy blanket wrapped around me, and I have a bedtime book. And the bedtime story I'm going to read to you is called The Perfect Nest. This story is about a cat named Jack who wants to make a nest for the chicken to lay an egg. And Jack wants to use that egg for a very special meal. Let's read to find out if Jack makes the perfect nest. Here's Jack hammering away at his sign, directing the chicken to the correct location. And here's the barn where Jack is building the perfect nest. The Perfect Nest by Catherine Friends, illustrated by John Manders. Jack the cat gathered together everything he needed, then built the perfect nest, dry and cozy and just the right size. Here's Jack hammering away. Here's Jack getting the pillows off of the swing. Here's Jack getting the hay from the cow and the basket from the hound dog. He's going to use all of those materials to make the perfect nest. Look at his nest. Oh, I think that looks like a very special nest. I might even want to curl up in that and go to sleep. But the nest was not for Jack. With this perfect nest, he would attract a perfect chicken who would lay a perfect egg, which would make a perfect omelet for a cat like Jack. Soon enough, a chicken came along. Look, Jack even has a welcome sign for that chicken. Caramba, said the chicken. A perfect nest. She hopped up and laid a small egg. Then a duck waddled by. Sacre bleu, she cried, the perfect nest. The duck pushed the chicken out, hopped up, and laid a medium-sized egg. Then a goose lumbered by. Great balls of fire, she cried, a perfect nest. What size egg do you think the goose might lay? Maybe a large egg? The goose pushed the duck out, hopped up, and laid a large egg. Here are the chicken and the duck, and there's the goose, and here are the 3 eggs. The small egg, the medium-sized egg, the large egg. Jack's mouth began to water. 3 eggs would make 3 omelets. Look at Jack. He's so excited. He thought he might just get 1 egg from the chicken, but now he has 3. He's ready to cook. He has his spatula and his egg beater. But then the duck leaped onto the goose's back. This is my nest. The chicken flew up onto the duck. No, this is my nest. The three cackled and quacked and honked, but each refused to leave the perfect nest. They squished each other for days. Uh-oh, Jack can't get his eggs. What is Jack going to do? Oh. Each day, Jack tried to get the birds off the eggs. Fire! Fire! He cried. They didn't move. Flood! Flood! He cried. They still didn't move. Wolf! Wolf! He cried. But the chicken, the duck, and the goose would not move. What is Jack dressed up as when he's crying wolf? He's dressed up as Little Red Riding Hood. And look who the wolf is. It's the hound dog he took the basket from. Finally, Jack stood before them. You birds are so silly. The next farm over has an even better nest, and it's empty. Why doesn't one of you use that nest? An empty nest? Cried the chicken. Without a goose to sit on my head? Caramba! Sacre bleu! Cried the duck. I am tired of smelling like the chicken. That nest is mine. Great balls of fire, cried the goose. Out of my way. And they all flapped away. Finally, Jack played a trick on them that worked. Now, let's see what he does with the eggs. Alone at last, Jack returned to the nest and peeked inside. He arranged the eggs neatly in a row. Small breakfast, medium lunch, large dinner. Jack's stomach rumbled. But then, look at this egg. Uh-oh. Crack! The small egg broke. Open and out popped a wet baby chick, who looked up at Jack and said, Caramba, hola, mama. Crackety snap! The medium-sized egg broke open and out scrambled a wet baby duck, who looked up at Jack and said, Sacre bleu! Bonjour, mama. Crackety, crackety, boom! The largest egg broke open and out stepped a wet baby goose, who looked up at Jack and said, Great balls of fire! Howdy, Ma. Jack stared at the babies. What was he to do? He couldn't make omelets out of them. Dry me, dry me, dry me, cried the soggy baby chick. Feed me, feed me, feed me, cried the hungry baby duck. Play, 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 cried the excited goose. Oh, look at Jack. I think Jack's maybe a little surprised, maybe a little scared. Let's see what Jack does. Jack hid in the barn. The three babies found him. Jack hid in the woods. The three babies found him. Jack hid under the tractor. What do you think might happen? I think you're right. I think the three babies are going to find him. The three babies found him and dragged him back to the nest. What is Jack going to do? He has these three little babies who want to be fed, who want to play, and all he wanted was an omelet. Sleep, 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 the tired babies finally whispered. Cold, 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 said the shivering babies. Jack scratched his head. Someone had to care for these babies, but there was no one else around. Look, they're all cuddled up in Jack's arms. They look pretty safe. They look like they're happy. Jack lifted all three babies into the nest. Buenos noches, Mama, said the baby chick. Bon nuit, Mama, said the baby duck. Sweet dreams, Ma, said the baby goose. Then Jack climbed into the nest and the babies fell asleep. That's when he realized that this really was the perfect nest. Look how happy Jack is with his little babies. So boys and girls, I hope you are all cuddled up in your perfect nest, in your bed tonight. And I hope you all have sweet dreams. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Mrs. Green loves you very much. I'm ready to put my head down and go to sleep too. Night, night.